The power of regenerative agriculture. What you're looking at right now is Spicewood, Texas. It is some dry, hard soil. The rain does not penetrate into it, and there are very few nutrients in there. But how can we get nutrients? Let's get some piggies. The pigs come in here, they will root up and destroy that barrier in the topsoil, and then they'll eat and poop out some nutrients, which gives it plenty of nutrients to become good, healthy soil. This is the spot where the pigs were just before. And then what we're gonna look at in just a moment is where they were a couple weeks ago. And we're gonna find out, how does the grass look differently? So what happens is after they've rooted it up and provided nutrients for it, then we plant native grasses that belong here, and then native grasses can get their roots down into the soil. So what you can look at across this line is, on the left side, we've got dry, barren soil. And then on the right side, we've got the soil that the pigs have been in, and they have provided with nutrients. I can't think of a more stark contrast than bright green grass on the right, and then kind of beigeish, grayish, tannish grass on the left. So look at these beauties. So lush. There you go. So the power of regenerative agriculture right there. Got an escapee, this little guy. Yeah, why don't you go back towards the pen? Yeah. And look at this. This is an electric fence. He goes right under it. That's a little too high. Aw. Such cute little piggies. There's one. Beautiful big pigs. Oh yeah, in this open field on Luck Ranch, Willie Nelson's ranch. And they are regenerating the soil right here, right now. Just went to 4 Whole Foods stores. Got the compost. I got 12 of these bins full of compost. These piggies are hungry, so we're gonna feed them. They almost run you over on that first one because they're so hungry. Come take a look at this. This is the food waste from 4 Whole Food stores near Austin, Texas. One day, and here they are. We got meat, and then veggies underneath it. We got veggies. This one's all meat, and then veggies, fruits, veggies, cakes, meat, veggies. All that is just one day. And that happens every single day, 7 days a week, 365. So now here, all of that isn't going to waste. Most places it goes to waste, but here it turns into pig. And if it doesn't turn into pig, it's excreted out and it turns into good soil that is healthier and has more nutrients than the soil did before the pigs were here. Pigs are fed, pants and boots are nasty, definitely stepped in some poo, but that's farm life. All right, on to the next farm. At TerraPurezza, how do we move the compost from Whole Foods to the fields where we have the sheep, and then over there we have the pigs? We do it by way of Tesla Model X. Now why would a farmer choose a $1,000 electric car in order to haul all this heavy compost? Well, because it's electric. Electric motors have really strong torque, and you can power it via electricity, so it's way cheaper than gasoline. And since this car does 100 miles a day, every day, it doesn't take long for those savings from, instead of spending gasoline buying electricity, it doesn't take long for that to pay it for itself. So not only is it financially viable, but it's also environmentally friendly. Double win, we like those. Another key component to regenerative agriculture is not adding soaps or excess nutrients or anything like that to the soil. So how do we wash all these bins that have the compost? With a power washer. This baby, look at that. I'm going into the wind, that's ridiculous. This baby shoots out water so fast you don't need soap, and that allows us to wash the bins. Look at that! More power, woo! And that allows us to wash the bins without using any soap. Beauty. So here's the challenge of regenerative farming. You can't set up systems to be quite as automatic as you can on like a factory farm. So right now, I'm in one of the chicken coops. Hey chickies! And you can see that I am filling up a water bucket that is off the ground so that we can move the chicken coop and they will eat the grass that's on the ground and do their chickeny thing, eating, pooping, regenerating the soil nutrients. Also, we need to put feed in here, and we can't have the feed in the same place because the coops move. So the challenge is that it's more manual labor intensive than bigger farms are, because you have to be able to move the coops so that they regenerate the rest of the land. And that is the challenge. That's where like a lot of the cost comes in, the cost of labor. So I go in and water this coop and that coop and that coop, and there's a few more down the hill. You can kind of see them there, but you'll notice that this is where the ground where the chickens were, and it's got a lot of nutrients in it. And then this is where they're going to go, and it's got this scraggly grass. So, regenerating the soil. It's a beautiful thing. Moving day for the chicken house. Looks like they got a double wide this time. Moving day. So the hens have dug up and pooped over there, and now we're gonna have them dig up and poop this whole area over here. Here's the brooders. Got us some eggs. A bucket full of eggs. Look at all these different colors. It's amazing. Those are big hens. Oh yeah. That's some momentum. I think you got a new hammer.
It's what you call rock science.
Well done. That was awesome.
Chicken parkour! Chicken parkour! Chicken... I hope you got that on camera.
I just missed the whole thing. Chasing chickens. Oh.